And we have the chance to meet one of the members of the U.S. Army Field Band who's going to perform at Pelham Memorial High School, and that is Sergeant First Class Phillip Kiamie. And Sergeant, it's a pleasure for us to see you again. You've been a guest a few times, and you're getting a chance to bring the Army Field Band, one of the national bands of the Army, to your alma mater, Pelham High School. What is the evening like for you?
I'm on fire right now. Lots of great high school memories are coming back. Lots of friends I'm going to see tonight. I still have lots of family in town, and Pelham is a special place. And I'm so glad I get to share the Army Field Band, which has been my employer and an organization that I've been so proud to be a soldier musician in over the past 10 years. I'm so glad to get to share that with the people of Pelham.
Absolutely. And tell our audience a little bit more about the Army Field Band. It's one of the Army's national bands based in the Washington, D.C. area. And I know you're on a spring tour.
Yes. We work for the Chief of Public Affairs, who's based at the Pentagon. And we are based at Fort Meade, and that's where we rehearse. We do quite extensive rehearsing because every year we go on 3 major tours. Spring, summer, and fall, we go on 3 major tours. And those tours go to many towns across the USA. Just to give you an idea, in my 10 years, I've played concerts in 49 out of the 50 states. The only state I've missed is Hawaii. But if you combine all the components of the field band, we've covered all those states, all 50 states, and then some Canadian provinces and Norway. And we sent a group to Iraq and Kuwait, and yeah, I think those are the 2 major deployments. So it's a very special organization. But our primary mission, though, is to bring music to the grassroots of America. Absolutely.
And tell us, I know you're a percussionist, but tell us what that involves, some of the instruments that you play during the performances.
I'm playing a lot of the mallet percussion instruments tonight, which is like the xylophone and the bells and the vibraphone. And I discovered those instruments here at Pelham Middle School and Pelham Junior High School and Pelham High School. I was definitely encouraged by the long time. I think he was here for 44 years, band director Cam Whitford. He really encouraged those instruments for me. He purchased a marimba while I was in school here, and that same instrument is still here. I'm surprised after all the damage I did to it and all the hours of practicing. But that instrument is still here, and that's where I discovered my love for those instruments, and it exists to the day. I'm soloing tonight on a piece on the vibraphone.
That's great. And obviously music is an important part of your family. Your dad's been a great musician locally and in the metropolitan area. Just tell us a little bit about how many family you're going to have here at the performance.
I'm very fortunate. I don't know. maybe 40 to 60 family members. My mother is one of 8 children, and most of them graduated Pelham High School. So quite a few family, 40 to 50 to 60, something like that.
Okay, and what is your future now? What's the outlook?
I'm planning on continuing the Army in a reserve band. It's going to be the 319th Army Band, which is located in Queens, New York. So that'll be my great connection to soldier musicianship, and it'll give me a chance to continue my Army career. But my regular job, I'm going to be joining a family business which has existed in Manhattan for the past 4 generations. It was handed down from my great-grandfather. So I'm looking forward to getting involved and working with some family in that.
Well, that's great. I know your whole family, your wife, and you have two children. They will be very proud to see you perform with the Army Field Band at Pelham Memorial High School at your alma mater tonight.
Yes, thank you. Actually, unfortunately, my wife isn't making it tonight because she's a working musician herself, and my kids. It's a school week for them, but I think they're going to get to catch me in Brooklyn, and that'll be one of my last concerts with the band on April 13th. We'll be in Brooklyn at the Brooklyn Center for the Performing Arts.
Well, Phil Kiamie, thank you for your service to our country and the band. I know you went through Army training when you started your time with the Army Field Band, and
every one of us did. I mean, everyone here is had to learn how to be a soldier before putting on this uniform, which is specific to the band. But everyone here graduated basic training.
Well, thank you for your service. You're a wonderful representation of the United States Army, and we're glad to see you here.